time to really, grow up and start taking things a lot more seriously. And it was definitely a process. It took a little bit of time, but now I feel like I'm really locked in and I'm really committed to Ohio State football.
Is that reflected, I assume, in things like the Iron Buckeye for this summer? Is that a specific goal, like you want to get that?
It definitely was a goal of mine. I wasn't sure if I, if I did enough for it, but I felt I really came in this season with like a really, really different mindset, especially in the off season, and just came in to work day in and day out, and strive to keep my body and my mind right at all times.
I understand you're saying the mindset was different. It seems like maybe you also, some of the past seasons, couldn't maybe put forth the same physical effort, right? You had some injuries, you had some surgeries, things like that.
I've had a couple bumps and bruises along the way, a couple things that have held me back, but honestly, there was just a lot of outside stuff that had affected me in different ways, and it was finally good, just cut out the outside noise and cut out all the outside drama that, takes place in college football, and really just be locked in here. And, we have the saying about the red line. Once you cross that red line, it's not all the outside stuff is gone. It's all football and it's all Ohio State.
Is the outside stuff us?
No.
It's okay. You can say.
No. It's it has nothing to do with media or anything like that. It was just me and my mind, getting my mind right and my body right.
I know you don't control the snaps on the field, but how much do you expect to take a step forward, and how much are you going to be on the field this year?
That's a good question. We'll see when the time comes, and I've taken every measure to try to continue to better myself in every possible way, in every way and shape of the game. So I'm hoping this year will be different for me, and I'm excited for it.
When you come in with the expectations you did, and you now kind of have that moment to shine, do you feel like this is your time?
I don't know. I like to cut out expectations, to be honest with you. I really dwelled on expectation for the past 2 years, and sometimes your expectations, I don't want to say get killed, but sometimes your work ethic doesn't meet your expectations, and I feel like mine didn't at that time. So right now I feel like my work ethic is matching my expectations, so that's why I'm really excited.
There's such a sense in college athletics that if you're not on the field year one and you're a 5-star, to go somewhere else. And you've stayed and waited out this room now to get your chance. Why stay here?
Everybody's path is a lot different, and I came from a smaller school and I wasn't as well developed. And being at Ohio State, I'm around the best guys in the country. There's no questions about it. The best guys in the country. So from a coaching standpoint to a receiver standpoint, it's just constantly getting better and pushing each other. And that's why I stay here. There's just no other place I'd rather be.
Julian, in that second scrimmage, Coach Dave was talking about maybe had another shoulder pop out. What went through your mind to have that happen yet again? Did you fear the worst? What did you think?
Obviously, it stinks. It's not fun, but it's just part of the game. This stuff happens, and sometimes you just got to roll with the punches. So just having that happen and being able to come back in right away and continue to play on it, it was a little bit of a confidence boost. But obviously, we're going to take some precautionary measures and just making sure everything is stable in that area.
I'm sure you felt like you're finally past all that. Maybe you're not gonna have to do that this year, but maybe you're used to it. I don't know. Are you just okay with it at this point? That's just the hand you're dealt.
Like I said, sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches. So the way I take it is just another little bump along the way, and just gotta look up from here. Obviously, I've been played with a lot of little bumps, bruises, injuries, dealt with a lot of different stuff, but it's just small things.
The legend is told by Coach Day was that then you went back in and caught 2 touchdown passes. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's true.
So what did, from a confidence standpoint, what did that just do for you, that scrimmage? Going through what you went through?
Yeah, Joe, can you repeat that one more time, please? They got it. They're just talking.
Is that your posse or fans? Did you pay them?
No, that was not scripted. That definitely was not scripted. But
it didn't sound like it was scripted.
Like I said, locked into the brotherhood. A lot of
kind of stuff. What did it do for you confidence-wise, though, to do that? To pull that off.
It definitely boosted my confidence a lot. Obviously, it was it's a painful thing, but sometimes pain is just in your mind, and sometimes you got to constantly work through just little bumps and tweaks, and being painful stuff and being injured is very different. So the way I took it, it was just another little punch along the way, and I just had to do everything I could to help my team.
Julian, you've talked a lot about your mindset, you talked about your body right, mind right. What did you do on the field this offseason that may be a little different? Was it a route running perspective? Was it a speed perspective? What did you do on the field that makes you think that you're able to take this next step?
Just taking everything a lot more seriously, from route technique to releases to pre-route mindsets, and just having a plan every single play. We actually just watched a video today on Devontae Adams on the best in the NFL and his pre-snap mindset and all the stuff that he has planned. So I feel like I'm constantly building on that, and I'm starting to anticipate instead of react in game situations.
When did this all start to happen? You changing your mindset, getting more serious?
I would say right after the season. Yeah, definitely right after the season. I had to focus a lot on me and a lot of the stuff that I had been through, and really just realize that I have to continue to build on that and not dwell on it. You know what I'm saying? And I just had to constantly build and build and build. And now I feel like I'm starting to build into that football player that I really, really, really am driving to become.
Julian, you mentioned coming from a small high school and needing to develop more. What did you find as kind of like the learning curve or the areas you felt you really needed to catch up on the first couple years?
Really definitely, getting plays called from a sideline and stuff like that, signal-wise, and how fast college football is, and also probably the top thing was my route running. My route running it really wasn't up to par. It wasn't that crisp, but now I feel like I look like a whole different player in that aspect of football.
Did your high school offers, was it not like a spread, or what was it?
Delaware wing tee, one receiver on the field at all times.
And I presume that was you?
Yeah.
You still managed to break any records in receiving records?
Oh man. I'm not sure, but we still got a good program down there right now. I think we're 4 or 5 state championships in a row. So,
Julian, we've heard
Last question.
a lot about the defense and they're improving, and how true is that statement?
very, very true. And
You're not just saying that.
no. That's full-heartedly. The stuff that they're doing on defense right now is, night and day compared to last year, and how all the stuff man, they look good. That's really all I can say about it. And come game time, everybody will get to see all the hard work and all the grind that they've been putting in. So I'm really, really excited for them.
Who's the nightmare matchup?
Can't tell you. Got to wait and see.